All right, well, this has certainly caused some outrage this week when you started to hear, obviously, about Mark Zuckerberg showing up here in New York City wearing the hoodie ahead of his big IPO for Facebook, meeting with a lot of potential investors for Facebook. We're set to learn now what Eduardo Saverin, he's one of the 4 founders of Facebook, what money he will make, there he is, once this thing actually happens. But turns out he's going to make a whole lot more money because he's renouncing his U.S. citizenship in order to save millions and millions of dollars in taxes.
Yeah, you might remember the character from that Social Network film. He was the first CFO of Facebook. He's found out that renouncing your citizenship, to Clayton's point, saves you a bundle of money. The guy could earn about $4 billion if he sold his stake in Facebook at the rate that they expect this company to go public at. How much has this all saved him? Well, he had to pay $220 million as an exit tax to the U.S. government, but he's already made that back in capital gains savings because he's now a resident, full-time citizen of Singapore, where they have zero capital gains tax. What he would have paid after Facebook going public, $600 million in capital gains taxes. Now, fellow billionaire Mark Cuban is furious about this, tweeting about it earlier in the week. To Joe Biden's point a number of months ago, is it patriotic to pay your taxes?
Well,
this is a guy who ought to owe the United States something.
Absolutely.
And you can tell us why.
I mean, yeah, because let me tell you his backstory. This was a kid who at 13 years old fled to the United States from Brazil because his family was on a hit list, was targeted for him to be kidnapped and obviously held for ransom. So they came here. He went to a fancy prep school here in the United States. He then went on to Harvard. He then, because he was able to give the seed money, I guess, became part of arguably the biggest enterprise of his generation in our country, Facebook. So,
and furthermore, he became a U.S. citizen when he came here and fled, received safe haven in the United States and received a boatload of things here in the United States.
Absolutely. So he's returning the favor by skipping out and renouncing his citizenship and saving himself all these taxes. You can say savvy businessman, or can you say dishonorable?
Or can you say our tax code is a mess and there's going to be a lot more Eduardo Saverins after the capital gains tax probably goes up under the Obama administration? Imagine how many people are going to do that in the next 5 or 10 years if, in fact, these rates go up.
Yeah, I mean, again, does he owe the U.S., this country that has given him so much, does he owe it?
2 elements to this story.
There are. So
Let us know.
We'd love to hear from you.
Yeah.